So I spotted this radiator guard for the T120 on Aliexpress about a week ago for like barely any money. I think it was about 15 quid. I'll leave a link in the description. This is how it came packaged, so I'm just going to open this up and see what we got. And here it is. And to be honest, I'm quite impressed with that. Looks really nice. I'll have to see about how it installs on the bike, but it seems pretty straightforward. But yeah, basically the Union Jack kind of pattern here. It claims to be CNC aluminium. Kind of feels like a metal of some sort. No scratches or marks on it, despite it was basically wrapped in this foamy stuff and then just in like a normal bag like this. So not particularly securely packed. You would think there'd be cardboard or something, but who really cares? It's come out decent. I have heard some people say, yeah, well, these radiator guards reduce airflow to the radiator, which to a degree is true around these bits here, but there's plenty of holes. And the way I see it is these bikes are sold all around the world, so you know, they're designed to cope with it. So like the cooling system has to handle places like Nevada, India, Brazil, Mexico. I'm sure it's going to be just fine coping with our kind of meager UK climate, where we get maybe 2 weeks a year of 30 degrees Celsius or higher. The rest of the time it ranges anywhere from 0 to like 20. On average, it's probably something like 15 degrees, like on a typical day. As I said, spring, summer, maybe 20, 22. So I have no concerns about putting this in front of the radiator at all. You'll have even less concerns if you have a decatted bike, because the cat is basically like having a tiny little nuclear reactor on the bottom of the bike, which is going to radiate heat upwards all over the engine and the sump. So yeah, this looks fine in my opinion, and it looks really nice as well. So I'll just clean the radiator, i.e. just brush through the fins, get any like dead bugs and stuff out the way, and then get it installed, and we'll see how it looks. But yeah, for like 15 quid, that looks mint in my opinion. So yeah, let's get it on the bike and I'll just show you how it looks. So I've just given it a bit of a clean up. There's still some dead bugs in here, but who cares? But it looks like it's as simple as undoing this and this one and then just throwing it on. So let me just do that. Got my Allen keys, so yeah, we'll see how it looks. I've got to say, that's one of the easiest, cheapest and best looking mods I've probably ever done. One thing to note is on the advert it shows it being installed both ways, so technically you can, but I found that having these tabs at the top here gives you a lot more bite on this bottom bolt, so you don't really run the risk of stripping it out. If you do it the other way, it tends to kind of, the guard bows inwards a little bit. It's almost like it's designed to only go this way, to be honest, but as I said, the advert did show it both ways. So very easy, just 2 bolts. I think that's going into aluminium, so don't torque them up super strong. But yeah, there's the finishing product, and I think it looks mint, to be honest. And for the price, £11 I paid for that, can't go wrong. So yeah, cheers.